Turmoil for one school district in East Tennessee centers on the search for a leader, the change in the process, and what parents call a lack of transparency by the board. 10 News reporter Lauren Lovett explains where the process stands right now and the frustration from people in the county. Lauren?
John, one community member tells me this process has not been fair or transparent. 2 finalists were chosen. Then in a surprise move, the board added a third, the interim director of schools. The action by the board raised concerns from critics upset by the sudden switch in the process. In a relatively short meeting, school board members moved ahead with the effort to find a new director of schools. But this came at the upset of some in the community.
We had some action the other night that has been very obviously somewhat controversial throughout the community. It's my goal to try to find a compromise where we can maybe unite the community and restore the trust in this process.
Restoring trust is what people attending this meeting wanted to see, like Tyler Kirby.
I care about the integrity of our school system and the trust our community places in the board. And I want to address concerns surrounding the hiring process of director of schools, concerns that many people in this county share. The issue is not complicated, but it's serious.
2 was the board decision to suddenly include the interim director as a candidate. That drew new skeptics of the hiring process. At least one school board member, Brandon Johnson, agreed.
My thought process is, let's take Miss Lay's application from when she applied to be interim director of schools, and then let's let TSBA do what we paid them to do, which would be give us a final application of up to 3 candidates. I think that would be something that the community would react much more favorably on.
The effort failed, leaving Kirby and fellow members of this community disappointed in how the board plans to pick the new leader of a district with almost 5,000 students.
The backdoor politics that they tried to prevent with the public meetings that they had before was changed immediately. They changed automatically when they voted how they voted last Monday. Our community deserves better than that.
The school board will continue the process with all 3 candidates. Interviews will take place on Good Friday starting at 10 in the morning. John.
Lauren Lovett with the latest there.